you are moving to the Rochester area, then this video is for you. I'm sure that you are wondering, what locations may be best, what values are fair, ultimately how to find properties, and in the end, where to get started if this is something that you're going to end up doing. These are all common questions that I've had of clients that I've represented over the years. In this video, I'm going to answer some finer points for you. You can always reach out to me directly anytime. I do respond quickly. My information will be down below. I'll also keep my cell phone number somewhere on the screen here, so you can also just screenshot that and call me anytime as well. My name is Alex Mayer. I am the winner of Best Real Estate Agent here in Rochester for the year of 2022. I was runner-up last year, so I worked hard to get first this year. I am a real estate broker. I have multiple awards in negotiations and marketing. I run one of the top real estate teams here in the Rochester area, and I still show up to work with a smile on my face. I say these things just so you know that I do know what it is that I'm talking about, and I'm definitely a great resource in this business. I like to run my business with a strong social media and online presence, which makes it so that I'm more available to my clients, so I can actually answer any questions that you have regarding real estate as well. So you'll find that if you reach out to me, I do respond pretty quickly. I was born here in Rochester. I was raised in Iowa. I moved back up here in 2014 after I graduated from college. You'll find that Rochester is one of the best cities in the United States to live. You'll actually find from multiple different news sources that it's been rated consistently in the top 10. We have a population around 130,000 people. I would say in the metro area, which is probably about a 30-mile radius around Rochester, about 250,000. We do have Minneapolis, St. Paul, just an hour north of here if you are into that larger city life. One of the main questions I get asked from clients when they're considering moving out here is, what location is going to be best, right? And I think that really depends on the situation or the goals of the client. One thing that has been really powerful, and for a lot of people who are moving here from some of the larger cities, where you might have rush hour traffic, where it might take you an hour and a half to get to a specific location, is everything seems to be about 15 minutes away here in Rochester. And I think that's because we have 3 highways that go through here. We have Highway 14, Highway 52, and Highway 63. We also have a couple interstates on either side of the Rochester area that are pretty nearby as well. So you'll be able to get to pretty much anywhere you want to fast. Also, if you're a world traveler or you like to take a lot of flights, Minneapolis St. Paul Airport is just over an hour north of here. So if you ever want to do that, you can go from there. We also have an airport here in town as Rochester that also does daily hops to the Minneapolis airport as well. So another question I get asked quite a bit is, about home values. A lot of people are coming here from, larger cities where it might seem like this is a lower price point. If you're moving here from, smaller cities, it might seem like it's higher price point. Median sales price here in Rochester today, which is October 18th of 2022, is $340,000, right? And that's for a single family home, probably like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And ultimately, my opinions can shift from week to week on what I would recommend someone will offer on a specific property. I'm always looking at the market trends. I have a feet in the street perspective on what's actually working here in the Rochester area. I've represented hundreds of clients over here, and I'm doing anywhere between 4 and 6 transactions a month myself. And my team's also doing anywhere between 6 and 8 as well. So I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on from a week-to-week basis. So I can usually give people a pretty good idea on what's going on. And in the end, every situation does depend as well. Another thing that is important is if you are shopping online right now, a lot of those online home search engines, Zillow, Realtor.com, even some of the big blockbuster brokerages, they're basing their information off of large geographical algorithms. They're not usually up to date to a speed that needs to be accurate, right? They can be anywhere between a week, 2 weeks. They've even seen months behind in some situations, and they're just not specific enough to here in the Rochester area for you to actually have accurate understanding of what's actually going on. What I do for my clients is I set them up on 2 specific different home search engines. They are updated in real time. They're accurate. If you would like me to set you up on that, just reach out to me directly. Tell me a little bit about your situation, and I'll give you access to those things for free. So if that's something you're looking to do, make sure you talk to me as well, because if you're looking on these online websites, I just want to make sure that you're using something that is actually going to be effective, because if you aren't, you might be missing out on some really key opportunities out there. So the next thing is, where do you ultimately get started? The first thing I tell people to do is just reach out to me directly. Once I know your situation, I can usually make some better recommendations as far as loan officers. And from there, I can usually give you an overview of what to expect in the marketplace, what's working, what isn't, and ultimately what differences might be from any market you're coming from, what changes I'm currently seeing, and ultimately what sort of strategies are effective today so you can actually make good decisions as well. So I hope that this helps, and I hope to have the opportunity to discuss this with you more. Hopefully we'll connect with you down the road. Cheers.